battle. We're gonna be in groups, round 3. I'm Otter, and I'm here with Osa, and we'll be commentating for this set.
Yeah, and this is looking to be a very interesting set with Costco Shrimp Cocktails, a returning team to SeaBATTLE. How many years have they been? Not years. How many times have they done this?
I think they've been to every single SeaBATTLE. As we can tell, it's Costco Shrimp Cocktail 7, so this is not the 7th SeaBATTLE yet. It's the 6th one, so who knows? Maybe they're jumping up a number.
Maybe, yeah, but it'll be Costco Shrimp Cocktail versus Blitz, a team consisting of Kronos, Rice, I think...
Nerd and then Westy.
Well, yeah, Nerd and Westy. Who, fun fact, I did their interview for SAC. Very, very nice people, and I'm interested to see how they'll do today, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hyped to see this set. Kronos particularly, he's my tent coach, so definitely it'll be fun seeing them playing. We're looking at the players. They're getting ready. I think the lobby's ready. We might just be waiting on a little bit more, though.
Seems so, yeah. And we'll be starting out on Urchin Zones, it seems.
Urchin
Zones, yeah.
Urchin Zones. Oh, this is a new map. This is going to be interesting to see what teams do.
Oh,
I know this one is not very good for backlines, so I'll be curious to see what the teams decide to pull out. Maybe we'll see a Rapid Blaster, like the new cooler one. Maybe the new cooler gal. Could possibly see something from those teams. I don't know. What do you think they're going to be playing?
Well, I know that Kronos' tent shield will play a huge factor here because that zone is small, and that tent shield can just run across that thing completely and just paint it. Nobody paints it, and I think the tent will be good here. I don't know what we'll see from Westy. I know Westy's their backline. I don't know what we'll see, but I'm expecting the tent shield to be huge here. And since this is a really small zone, we might see a little bit of cheese here. Maybe a little bit of cheese. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm curious to see. Now, the thing with Costco Shrimp Cocktails is that it does end up being usually a handful of different people each time. This with, I don't think Inks and 99 Pancakes, I don't think they've played on Costco Shrimp Cocktails before. So, looks like they're getting the lobby ready. We're going to be seeing the match relatively soon. Give it a minute or so.
Yeah, and, okay. They wanted me to tell a story when I came on here. So I got locked in the elevator here for about 3 minutes. Yeah. I left my phone in my car on like the second story, and I came back. Like I was up the stairs halfway here, and I realized, oh my God, my phone. So I ran back down, ran all the way down the parking garage on the wrong level. Had to get back in the elevator, then went to the correct level, found my car. Came back up, got in the elevator, and then I got stuck for like 3 minutes. And it is really hot in those elevators. I don't know.
I bet, yeah. We've got a hot summer here in Seattle. Maybe not as hot as other places, but certainly hot for us that live here.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I cannot imagine being in an elevator though in this heat.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It's okay though.
I bet not.
The killer, you know what every old person says, the killer thing about the heat here is the humidity. It's always the humidity. It's so humid, and everything just sticks to you. But pretty cold in here, honestly. We have good air conditioning. It's comfortable in here. Really happy with it, honestly.
I know. I've been thinking, should I have brought a jacket? It's so chilly. On some of the stations, they're also like right next to the air, so definitely interesting to see. I know my team all had jackets on by that point. But yeah.
Yeah, right. I thought about it too. I remember I had work until 8 last night, and I didn't get home in time to pack. However, that can come later. We will be going into Game 1 of this Pools Round 3 set of Blitz versus Costco Shrimp Cocktail 7. We will see the red pen on the side of Blitz and an Explo on the side of Costco Shrimp Cocktail 7. How do you feel about this Explo pick on this map?
I think it's interesting. I haven't seen too many Expos here, but I see why they'd pick it. Both teams going for mid. Explo is trying to get that left area. Okay. And we're seeing the yellow team, so Costco Shrimp Cocktails has zone first. No picks have gone down yet. Looks like we're kind of waiting to push for space. Decap fighting finds the pick in the middle. That's Blitz is now 2 up. A 3-up. Oh my goodness. I think that's a whole quad for the decav.
Exactly, this decav with a crazy quad to open the game right up for Blitz. And now Blitz all the way up in Costco Shrimp Cocktail's base with an Inkchat and somebody top right. It'll be hard for Costco Shrimp Cocktail to get out unless this Kraken gets some value here. They go to Kraken towards the back. They do not find the pick on the back, and they still live, but this Kraken not finding the value it wants, and now Costco Shrimp Cocktail needing some picks to get out of their base, but it is looking like they're going to get wiped out again.
Yeah, we're seeing a messy brawl here from Blitz, even going down a few. They're still able to keep the space. Costco Shrimp Cocktails is backed up in their spawn. Decaf and Tent both going in pretty far. Oh, and we see the Tent gets to jump out and lives that. One goes down. It's just the Gallon Blitz. If this is the time to push, and Costco Shrimp Cocktail gets the cap. They've got Blitz on the backside now. Just waiting to see what are they going to try and do for retake.
Costco Shrimp Cocktail back in this game. They find a pick on the pen. Here comes this Kraken. Blitz's base. Seemingly not going in very far. Maybe a little bit scared. And Blitz has a flank here with this vac. 96 does go down to the ink vac. And now 3 down inside of Costco Shrimp Cocktail. And amazing flank here from this Tent. Just finding so much value in pulling away Costco Shrimp Cocktail to regain the zone.
Yeah, great push by Blitz. Great holding the zone. Okay, we're seeing the decaf starting to go in again. See, it finds the X-Blow. We're going to see if it finds anyone else. We've got the Gal trying to hold this zone as Costco Shrimp Cocktails is on it. Got Gal in zone, goes down. Again, we're 2 down for Blitz. Blitz is still up, keeping a nice hold here. They're just trying to keep the pressure on. They've got a Storm that's going to help Blitz kind of stay in for a while.
With no penalty left, it's all about this lockout phase here. It is a 3v3 here, but this Pencil does not find the pick on the T-Tac, has to back up. We'll see if Costco Shrimp Cocktail can flip the zone, but it does not look like they can, and that will be game 1 going to Blitz. That Tent got so much value on that map. Not in the way I thought they would, but that ink vac on that flank was huge for Blitz. Just getting them back in and just allowing them to get that game-winning hold.
This is definitely a strong showing by Blitz. They were able to kind of hold the space, but I liked the fight from Costco Shrimp Cocktails. They had some nice special coordination that was getting in there. Just really a nice back and forth set. Maybe not the closest set we've seen, but certainly a pretty good set. I was definitely intrigued by the V-Tent pick. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh,
Usually we're gonna see S-Tent most of the time, but it's a pretty interesting pick on the side of Blitz. Overall, both of the comps were pretty interesting.
Oh yeah,
Red
for
Pen
sure.
on Urchin. I wasn't thinking about it, but Storm kind of helped them keep some space in. I know the Kraken, if they were able to find a few more picks, I think it would have been much more devastating, especially with the VAC. The VAC can't do anything against the Kraken. It's just unfortunate that Sponge was there, kind of ate the dash.
Yeah, for sure. And as you said, that Red Pen and the Expo, very unconventional backline picks. I did not expect to see that at all. I thought, honestly, I thought we'd see like a blue pen and no back on the side of Costco Shrimp Cocktail, but Expo and Red Pen, really interesting. And this game 2 will be on Ship-Shaped Tower, which is not a good map for Expo. To be fair, Tower Control is not a good map for Expo at all. Do not let anybody tell you it is, because they're lying to you. So, what do you think Costco Shrimp Cocktail might run on this Tower Control game?
I'm honestly not too sure. I don't know the players too well, but they might go for a Rapid, possibly.
Yeah.
That's just kind of some thoughts. That could be maybe they want a blaster on tower, or it could be a more conventional backline at this point. You know, this is a decent map. Oh, we see Blitz lining up for a picture.
Oh my God.
Everyone's having fun here. I know this is a pretty good tent map, so should definitely be seeing some good plays from that. I wonder if they're gonna keep the decav on the side of Blitz.
Maybe.
Or if they're gonna try something else. I know Nerd plays rollers as well, so
if they swap off a charcoal decav, I am expecting either mint decav or spot roller for that bubble. That bubble is huge on tower control. Even though bubble is nerfed on tower, it does go away slightly faster. It is still so good. And Nerd playing this V roller or the decav, honestly, this feels like a perfect map for them.
Yeah, no, the bubble would definitely be a strong play for tower, so definitely expecting it to come out here, we would think. Um, yeah. And after ship shape TC, we're gonna have a Mako Clams game as our game 3. It's always a fun map mode. Looks like I heard the lobby sound.
Lobby is.
I think the game is starting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we've got game 2 of the set. Blitz going into this 1-0. If they get the and what is that? That's E leader coming out from Westy and a Hydra.
Hydra.
These are very nice.
That is
not backlines I was expecting.
That is. These are some really coming from a comp perspective. These are some interesting comps, but seems to be working out for Blitz here as they get 2 down, and you can see this Dynamo tent leader. This looks really hard to push.
Yeah, it's a very heavy comp. They're not able to really move in fast, but we'll see what happens. Chemtrails on the Gal, finds one, trying to take the check from Blitz. See if they can find any picks on tower. Looks like they have to start backing up a bit. It's 2 down on Costco from Cocktail. See if Inks is kind of holding down the fort here. They have to jump out. This is good pressure from Blitz. And we're seeing they're starting to push top left with leader in the tent.
And this bubble coming out from this Hydra will secure them this top left. Unless this leader finds a pick on the Hydra, and they do. And now Blitz is 10 points away from taking this game. And with the leader on tower, it might be over. But the Zuka trying to save the game here. A big giant scuffle on tower here. And
it's just an all-out brawl here in the hallway. Tent is finding some picks, but unfortunately it goes down. Looks like Costco Shrimp Cocktail is not out of the clear yet. Blitz is pushing up really quick.
100%, and I think the problem is just there's so much like high damage pressure from Blitz here. It's so hard to get any kills, and we do see this comp work as Blitz does take game 2 and will take the set. However, I am 90% sure it's play all 3.
Yes, they should be play all 3.
So
yeah. We're still gonna see that third Mako Clams game.
And
amazing playing by both teams. That was definitely, yeah, you were saying it right. It's like a wall of kind of high damage. You have the shield from Tent. You have the big area from Dynamo. So
yeah, that comp is just so brutal to fight. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. And that 96 too. The 96 giving them that cooler and just being another super high damage weapon. I think every weapon on that comp can either one shot or do like 70 damage easily. So it's just so much damage coming out. It's so hard to fight, and we see that work really well there as they, I don't want to say pretty convincingly, but yeah, I'll say they pretty convincingly take that game too.
Yeah. No, definitely a hard fight into it from Costco Shrimp Cocktails, but we'll see. Now we're going to go to Mako Clams. Do you think we might see any more drastic comp changes? We've already seen some not commonly played backlines, but
I hope so. I want to see something. I want to see something really funny. You know, I was sitting out in the lobby area and I watched Big Swig Summer pull out the quad Big Swig. I want to see something like that. That would make my day.
That would be a fun set. Do you know? Was that their game 3 of the set, or did they play quad Swig the entire set?
I think that was their game 3. I think I saw them running Swig Dynamo before. Which is still kind of crazy.
That's still kind of crazy. Big Swig Summer is definitely a team to watch out for, playing all of the Big Swig they can get. But that's not this set. So let's look at Blitz and Costco Shrimp Cocktail. Just kind of waiting. Teams are getting ready, discussing. Maybe we'll see some comp changes.
Maybe. And if Costco Shrimp Cocktail wins this set isn't like completely hopeless for them. If they win this game, this gives them the better seeding in the bracket for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And even if you lose the set, game 3 is still super important. Just that one last push could give you better seeding for bracket.
Exactly.
And we will be getting to this game in just a second. You know what I want to see? I want to see quad 10. That would be so funny, but also I can't imagine fighting quad 10, bro.
Quad 10 is a wonderful comp that I don't think ever works.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
You're
it would be funny.
You're the 10th player. I'll trust you on that. I want to see something funny here. I really do.
That would be, yeah.
Especially with it being Clan Blitz on Mako Mart. God, that is one of the easiest maps to cheese, in my opinion. Vac is so strong. You can still reef slider cheese with the slider at the end. You can bubble. It's such a small map for Clan Blitz that any push, if you die on a push, you instantly just get pushed back. And we'll see what they run as we go into Game 3 of this Pools Round 3 with Blitz versus Costco from Cocktail 7. And we see a ballpoint and a 52. Oh my god, that's a big spike.
Jeez. Big split coming out from Blitz. And the third tent kit, which I was not expecting. We see Inks on the mini, going from Hydra to mini, backline to frontline. That's definitely an interesting switch. Both teams kind of in neutral here. We're seeing trying to go. Oh, one goes down on Blitz. And now it's in 3v3 for both teams. Jet coming out from Blitz, seeing if it can find picks. 10 is able to find a pick on there. They don't have much clam economy though, so they're kind of having to wait a little bit before they can go in.
100% now, and Night Pancakes is trying to hold this. Will die though, and here comes this tent and these chumps. I think chump tent is honestly kind of good. I don't know. I've heard people say it's not good. I think it's good, and we kind of see the chumps here able to body block for the tent while they score. And now, Costco Shrimp Cocktail desperately trying to defend this, and they're holding it down for now. But Blitz has 14 clams, and they do continue this push here. But 3 go down, and the last one is Kronos trying to get that ball. Will get the ball in! Oh
Crazy
my god!
scoring from Blitz.
Insane, bro. I could never do that. I would miss the ball throw. I'd bounce it off the wall and then die to the 52. But we will see Kronos get that crazy score. And now Blitz here, just back on offense here, getting some picks. Kronos finds one with the tent, and 3 go down inside of Costco from Cocktail 7. They are desperately trying to regain their footing, but they are not able to find it. As Blitz readies another push here, it seems, and we will see this tent score their ball here.
Look at the power clam in. 10 jumping back for some stability. Oh, and 2 go down for Costco Shrimp Cocktail. 3 now. They should really be able to extend this push. Oh, the big swig versus mini. 1v1, crazy on the left. Now we're getting some good clams in. Bucket's able to find the pick on 10 and BP. So Costco,
and the clams out of sight will end this game. That is a 3-0 for Blitz in round 3 of pools here. However, props to Costco Shrimp Cocktail. They did put up a good fight.
Yeah, they were doing. I feel like they were doing good, especially the last 2 games. They were getting some nice retakes and stuff, or able to at least not get pushed right away. None of this was too snowbally, which is pretty good. Both teams did a great job. I saw some fun comps from them. Okay. But great set overall. We're going to be going into a break after this, and it was fun being on stream. I'm Otter at Avocados on Blue Sky, and this is Osa.
At Osa Samosas on Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch. That's my tag everywhere. It's whatever.
Well, we
You'll
had
find
fun.
me.
We had fun commentating. Stay tuned for more SeaBATTLE.